Hello, my name is Jared Diamond, and I'm a part of the Public Affairs team for GDF Suez. First, all of us at GDF Suez are on your side of the citizens of Morwell, and we are all committed to representing all of those affected. The entire staff is working hard to end this unfortunate disaster, and are taking precautions so that this never happens again. Second, all of us at GDF Suez are very sorry for this major inconvenience, and our team of engineers and safety specialists are working tirelessly and intensely to eradicate this problem. Third, we would like to inform the public on the actions that they need to take in order to stay safe during this unfortunate incident. The first one would be, we are urging vulnerable publics, such as young children below the age of 10 and elderly adults, to vacate their homes. If you are a parent or child of one of these publics, then we urge you to call 1-555-213 or visit one of the representatives in the back, where we will provide transportation and a place to stay in Melbourne until it is safe to return. If you didn't catch the phone number, it is 1-555-213, and it will be displayed on the screens behind me as well. If you're not one of these vulnerable publics, we ask that if you must go outside, then you wear an air filter mask, long sleeves, closed-toed shoes, and trousers. We are handing out air filter masks at all convenience stores as well as grocery stores in the town for free. You should have received one per person on the way into the room today. There are also stockpiles of masks behind you, so please take a box for you and your family on your way out today. However, please limit yourself to one box for family so that we will have others to give to other people. As far as pets go, we ask that you keep all of your pets inside. There is smoke, ash, and dust in the air, and we do not want them to be at risk of danger. If your pets cannot fit in your home, then please call your veterinarian to reserve a spot for your animal. We are working with a few churches and sports centers that are located in the Morwell area that hasn't been affected by the fire. Lastly, we ask that you all continue to cooperate with our safety precautions in our team. We are heartbroken at the fact that this problem has occurred, but moving forward, we are doing all that we can to put the fire out and protect all the citizens of Morwell County, Morwell City. Our safety engineers, fire crew, and mining engineers are working tirelessly to end this disaster. I ask that you do not lose hope in them, and that you all remember that GDF Suez is on your side and want to put an end to this disaster as soon as possible. Once again, we ask that you do not lose hope in our engineers and safety specialists, and I personally will do all that I can to make sure that every citizen of Morwell is safe and secure from the possible harm. Now, I would like to introduce one of our public affairs officers, Jonathan White. He is going to speak about the current fire situation and the introduction of a new safety officer.
Thank you, and good afternoon. My name is Jonathan White with GDF Public Affairs. Starting on February 9th, 2014, a dangerous fire began within one of our largest mines in Morwell, Victoria, in Australia. At the moment, the cause of the fire is unknown, though we are in the process of finalizing teams to investigate the matter. Our coal supply was interrupted as a result of the temporary power loss due to the fire, but has since turned back on. All of our power stations and generating units are back to full operations. All of our workstations and mines contain specific fire prevention and protection strategies in place to assist our workers and nearby citizens in the event of an incident. The execution of this plan is also being investigated. As of now, nearly 200 CFA and MFB firefighters have joined our 80-plus mine workers and local fire safety officers to assist in this endeavor. We have worked with Victorian officials to be sure that we have the best firefighting equipment on hand to assist us. While our mining experts and local fire safety officers are working around the clock to extinguish the fire, we cannot provide an exact amount of time for completion, though we are anticipating it done within the next 1 to 2 weeks at minimum. The coal in the mines, unfortunately, takes an extended period of time to cool, so we're using extremely large quantities of water to expedite the process. The Morwell area is also experiencing very strong winds, which is also spreading carbon monoxide and other harmful pollutants to local areas. As a result, we urge you to comply with our recommended safety actions, which were previously discussed by Jared. No matter the cause of the fire, we have recognized that we have a serious problem with our internal mining executions. We wish to waste no time in ensuring a similar incident to the one we are discussing today occurs again. With that being said, today, GDF has hired a new Chief Mining Safety Officer, Bob Vance, promoted internally. Vance has served as the head of Mining Engineering Department at Monash University and has expertise in geological engineering, underground construction, and rock mechanics. He also has more than 30 years of experience in the mining industry and is an expert in the mining sector in Morwell. The officer's duty will be to implement and/or revamp a new 100-day safety plan for the mines under GDF supervision, effective immediately. The revamped crisis response plan must cover the following categories: water and power supply, communications, firefighting plant and equipment, personnel, as well as routine auditing and a level of preparedness of training. Though we are comfortable with the existing fire safety plan, we want the complete confidence of not only our workers, but also our citizens surrounding our working stations, and that they're in the best hands moving forward, using the most reliable procedures and precautions available for the well-being of our citizens and our work. I would now like to introduce Jennifer, our Head of Public Affairs for GDF. Your continued support is greatly appreciated, and thank you again for your time.
Good afternoon. My name is Jennifer Nygren, and I am Head of Public Affairs for GDF Suez. I am here with our team at the Morwell Mines as an investigation is currently underway to determine the precise cause of the fires that started in the mines. There are 2 separate investigations being conducted at this time. The first investigation will be administered by the Victorian government, while the second is an internal investigation that will be conducted by Bill Summers. Bill Summers is from GDF Suez's American headquarters. Summers is a distinguished engineer that has previously worked on the Knox mine aftermath in Port Griffith, Pennsylvania. Summers will be joined on the internal investigation with subject matter experts who will be leading specific teams. Those teams will be focused on finding the root cause of the incident, while also providing individual recommendations to ensure that this never happens again. The experts will examine the operations that took place in the mines, human performance, the mines themselves, and safety conditions within the mines. Since the fire is being put out by Morwell's own fire and safety workers, the area surrounding the fire and the GDF Suez mines has been staked off so that when required personnel arrives, we can hit the ground running. All members, part of the internal investigation task force, will arrive at the site within the next couple of hours. We are getting great cooperation with the Victorian government and the community of Morwell. Industrial safety and the security of facilities are major priorities for GDF Suez. In order to satisfy its high demands in this matter, the task force is continuing the processes already started at GDF Suez and is adopting specific new actions such as new certifications of coal operations and strengthening of the safety level of various facilities worldwide, starting with this branch at Morwell. I can promise that with the help of Bob Vance, our new Chief Mining Safety Officer, stronger safety precautions and monitoring will be implemented at GDF Suez. Our priorities include keeping the people of Morwell safe at this time, and soon reform will come to GDF Suez to ensure the safety of our workers as well as the community. Once the direct cause of the fire is pinpointed by the GDF Suez Task Force, the prevention recommendations will be added to our company magazine entitled Reflex. This is a magazine that is dedicated to safety challenges and precautions that is regularly sent to GDF Suez employees. Our safety magazine is published in 24,000 copies and translated into 8 different languages. The purpose behind it is to relay all appropriate measures to prevent accidents. Currently, we are working to provide additional information about the details that plagued the community with this unfortunate incident. At this time, this is all the information I can offer you. Another press conference will be held next month to provide an update on the findings of our investigations. We apologize if the citizens of Morwell feel that this is too long a time to wait for the investigation. However, we are trying to do our due diligence and provide quality findings. We will now be taking questions at this time.